Hi guys, I am back with another one. This time around, I'm doing a review of a movie, guys, which is called Happiness Is. It's a South African movie which is just got released in 2024. So you can find it on Netflix. And let's get into it, guys. The movie is about a lady whose name is Princess, who have basically have made it in life. She got everything that she ever wanted. She have got a beautiful daughter. She have got an ex lover or ex boyfriend who is also the father of the child, who also is co-parenting with her the child, which is sort of it's a good thing if a parent is also, or both parents is contributing towards the child, even though they are not together. So yes, guys, the movie started as I said. Princess was about to turn 40, and she was not that much excited about a birthday party that was coming up, in which she got a planner to plan for her birthday party, which is also her best friend, whose name was Dumi. And she was trying her best not to focus on the party and focusing on Leo, which is her ex. And she was trying to tell Leo that she wants him to prosper on his life, as he was also a person who was a bit, I think he was addicted to some sort of drugs or alcohol, and he was just coming out from rehab, and she was helping him to rebuild his life, uh, and trying to do exhibition, as he was a painter, trying to help him just to stand up on himself. And she's in her mind, and as she conveyed to him, is that she's doing it for their daughter, and in which Leo was not that much pleased about it. He was not that much excited about the exhibition as well, as he was really not sure that he's going to make it. So guys, the planning of the party came about when we got introduced to me. As I said, she's planning with also the mother of Princess. They are talking about the party, to say that what kind of things that they will want to include in the party. And once again, Princess still she's not excited about the party. She seemed to just wanting to just be alone, and they were going to have a party in a house of her mother. So it is a big house, one of those luxurious houses that have many rooms. So Princess was gonna be with most of her friends there for the party. But then before they went to that location, she went to talk to her daughter. While they were in the car, the daughter was putting lipstick, and Princess was like, "Why do you put lipstick now? Where did you find the lipstick?" And the daughter was like, "I got it from the house of Daddy," and that's how Princess found out that Leo seems to have another girlfriend, and she was very very angry about it, because she felt like if she helped Leo in his life, she also deserved maybe to mend things with Leo, and them getting back together. So she went to Leo to confront him about it, and Leo was like, you know what? You must also try to get a life. I mean, we can't be going back and forth in our relationship, which didn't work, obviously. So you must also try to just get your own life, and allow me to also live mine. I mean, you love being in control. I don't want you to push that agenda anymore, and that's why I also want to try to live my own life. In which she was not happy because she was also there to ask him to be her plus one. I mean, she was going to have a party of turning 40, and Leo was she was expecting that he's gonna be the plus one, in which he refused, even though she even went there with an invitation card. So back to the party, they went to the location, and everything is planned out. Chefs are getting in, people are taking measurements of the house, and party planning is underway, guys. And I must say that Princess was really not thrilled. She was angry that, guys, what are you doing in my mother's house? I mean, I just wanted to be alone. I didn't expect the party to be just things that are just this big, which everything is just seems like it's just being planned, and people that are coming into the house, she doesn't even know them. And also, when she even went to also one of the bedrooms in the house, she also found even people doing the deeds, guys. So people have made themselves to feel at home, which she didn't even know. And it seems like it's one of those situations where a friend invite a friend, and Dumi was the orchestrator of all these things. She invited some few friends, and then the friends invited other friends, and that's where we also saw um, Princess also got a small accident with a guy which who turned out to be the head of the chef, and the guy whom she bumped into. It seems like she was also getting some catching some feelings for the guy. So back to the house, guys. Almost the entire movie was acted in their house, where they were making a party. At first, I must say that Princess was like, you know what, I just want to get the hell out of this house since you invited your people. And Tumi was tried their best to beg her to say that, you know what, just stay, and it's raining outside. I mean, you won't get far, you may get an accident, it's not right to go midnight. So she begged her to stay one more day, and the following day she just told her that, you know what, we want to have a big party, we'll just instead have a dinner. And Princess just agreed to that. On the other hand, also got introduced to a guy called Savelo, whom was also interested on dating Dumi, and he was really, really in love, if I may put it from a get-go. But Dumi was not having it. She was like, you know what? I'm not interested. I just want to be planning the party. I'm not interested on anything that has to do with you. But once again, she was also showing that she's also interested in the guy, which at first we were like, what's happening in this relationship? Honestly, because it's like, I want you, I don't want you, I want you, the next minute I don't want you. So it was one of those back and forth, which was uh, kind of one of those things that are puzzling, that you will want to find out in future that what is going to happen. It keeps us glued in. I must say that this is one part that I think the movie they sort of did it well to keep us glued in into the movie. It's the part of the relationship of Savel. So yes, so at the still in the house, uh, to the surprise of for Princess, she also got one of the people that came to the party was Leo. And Leo, guess who he came with? He came with his new girlfriend, whose name is Nelly. And Nelly was the one who was invited to the party. And if you remember, I just said that Leo rejected to come to the birthday party, and he decided to spend to went to another party that he thought that is for another person. To his surprise, he went to the same party which was for Princess, and Princess was really really angry, which is one of the reason that she was really really just wanted to be alone. So it was kind of awkward at first, and I must say that she also sort of started believing that maybe it's God who want me to mend things with Leo, and we're gonna have a perfect relationship. It's more like she didn't even recognize that Nelly was also there, and which also was not sitting well with Leo, because Leo, after apologizing, he got the sense that uh, it seems like she accepted his apology about intervening in the party, but she still doesn't like the fact that he came with Nelly there. So yes, guys, the movie went on. Must say that it started being kind of confusing when we see to me giving cold air to Subs, whose name was Sabelo. She was really really ignoring him in the party. Even went to an extent of dating one of the guys that was helping her in the zip line, because they did some activities there. So she even brought the guy, and which made Sabelo to really, really went nuts, and he decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna leave this party. I'm not gonna even attend it because he was angry because of what she was doing to him. And that was after he even confessed to her that he loved her, guys. Imagine you tell someone that you love them, and then the next thing they brought another guy in the same party just to make you a fool in front of everyone. So it was really painful for Sabelo, in which he, later in the movie he ended up coming back to the party to attend, but no longer focusing on her. He tried his best to ignore her, but unfortunately he was really in love, and she was not having it. And that's where we were also introduced that to me the reason that she was angry is because her previous relationship didn't go well. She was married before. The guy promised her the world, and she couldn't get a baby. Unfortunately, she couldn't go get pregnant, which made her to be resentful for anyone who will say that they love her. And the guy who ended up leaving her, which was her previous husband, ended up getting another woman and getting her pregnant, and was sort of living a happy life elsewhere. So that's why Tumi was really rejecting Savelo, and we were told at the end of the movie, which was sort of oh, finally, that then now we know why Tumi was rejecting Savelo. And back on to Princess. Princess was also fighting to break Leo and Nelly apart. As I said, that she's the main character, so she was really, really being cruel. She tried to break the new relationship, especially when she found out that um, Nelly was having morning sicknesses in the house, and which confirmed to her that it means that Nelly is pregnant. And she went and break the news to Leo, and Leo got mad at Nelly, which sort of worked in the favor of Princess, as what she wanted. It's just was just to break them apart and then get back with the father of her child, which didn't work well because Leo got mad at the fact that she's trying to break them apart. He was really, really mad at that, and end up trying to apologize to Nelly, which took some time for Nelly to really come around, and they end up sort of sorting out their differences. And I must say that the twists in the movie about Princess, I think at the end of the day, I don't think Princess ended up being really, really happy because she didn't really find the companion that she was looking for, because she really really needed a companion. But the movie ended while she was following the head of chef guy, because in during the movie they also share some kisses, and it sort of showed that maybe something can happen, but it that they didn't really focus on that, which I didn't like about the movie. And guys, maybe just to end it with my review for the movie, I think I can give it a 4 or a 5. I didn't like some of the cast. The mother didn't play a role well. She didn't show that she's a mother of princess, and also some few guys that were acting on the movie. I didn't really like their acting abilities and how the movie was directed. Also, the storyline, I feel like it's one of those storylines that are just a repetition. I know that maybe they are selling for Netflix those kind of stories, but for us as viewers, we want something new always. And to me, it just seems like it's an American movie that was copied over and then got acted by South Africans, and make sort of try to make it a South African movie, because that's not how either relationship or 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 our way of living in South Africa. That's not how we live. There were a lot of things that you are like, no, 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 this is so unreal. I mean, just like the story of Princess, I mean, trying to break people up in South Africa, if you are Princess, you will just, it's either you just fight. I mean, you can't have your ex in the in your 40th birthday with her lover, with his lover. No ways. I mean, that's just a recipe for disaster. I mean, things will be thrown around before we even mend things, before we even talk, we'll fight. It will never happen. So that's one of the things that I didn't like, that they didn't they try to portray South Africans as if we are these perfect people that are like white people, perhaps, who are just gonna be cordial about situation in the relationship. Also, when Sabelo and in Sabelo and Tumi's relationship, when Tumi brought the guy, I mean, Sabelo just got angry and there was no fight. I mean, if we all know that even on Tyler Perry's movies, fights are gonna happen. We are black people. We know that it's gonna go down. And here there was no any fights with anyone, which was kind of unrealistic to me, unfortunately. So that's why I rated it a 4 or a 5. So because I felt like the director really killed us in this movie. The cameras and everything was nice, but as for the directing of the movie and the story writing was not spot on. So yes, guys, that's my review for this movie called Happiness Is. I don't think that she really found happiness. I think maybe they are trying to want to do the second one, but we'll see. We'll meet on the next one, guys. Cheers.